Hey guys, it is Adam and Don's wedding day. We've got a pretty blue looking sky, which is nice. In the forecast, it was saying it might be smoky and smoggy still, so they're getting kind of a lucky break here with the weather and the smoke. Anyways, I'm headed over kind of early, around 1 or 2 p.m. I guess I'm arriving. Yeah, I've already taped up my ankle because the shoes are rubbing and it's not feeling great. But I'm gonna be dog wrangling for a lot of today, so I got here around the same time the photographer showed up. Dawn is upstairs, putting on her wedding dress. Bento, he knows something is up. I think that was the doorbell for the photographer there. But yeah, hanging out with Adam. Trying to stay a little bit hidden before Adam and Don's the first look at the bride and her bride's dress. Yeah, I hid in the basement for, I didn't want to look before Adam. Like, come on, guys. But yeah, they just shot it in the backyard so they could move to the park later and hopefully, not worry about messing up the dress. There's some concern about the dress getting dirty on the ground in the park and stuff, so just doing what makes sense, I think. And I'm riding with Keith as we make our way over to Riverdale East. Bento, he seems to be doing alright so far, a little shaky. And I'm gonna go meet up with Adam and Don. They're getting photos with the skyline in the background. Which unfortunately kind of close to the streetcar line. And Bento, he is afraid of the streetcar, so he's having a dog logic panic attack about that. Trying to comfort him, but he's got dog fears. Then we took the long way to the wedding venue, the Broadview Hotel. They've rented out a big hall and we have a room here, so we're kind of just chilling. I have a little bit of time and we gave Bento his dog anxiety medicine to help him calm down. Should kick in about 90 minutes, I guess. So yeah, before that I did take him for a walk and he did his dog business, but he wouldn't walk too far. He really wanted to get back to where Adam and Don were, so back to their room. Yeah, everything's getting set up, and just a lot of things are happening. As long as I'm taking care of Bento, though, it's like that's all I really gotta worry about. So yeah, seems like the drugs are kicking in, and he's really loosened up. So I am gonna take him into the wedding hall to see everybody. I was joking with Adam and Don earlier that it might be like a Walking Dead situation of like everybody being like, "Whoa, this dog is so cute, let's go pet him," and be grabbing at him. And you know what? There were times that were like that. Yeah, Adam and his mother. Whew. I guess we're just before the wedding. Yeah, Adam had like 5 minutes to sit down before it was like, alright, let's all go into the hall. And yeah, they've got like a photo camera sign-in book, guest book that you can sign. That was cool. And yeah, I was told that there was going to be a professional photographer taking lots of photos. And there was a thing being like, please don't film during the actual ceremony. So I only took a couple of sneaky videos. But unfortunately, the photographer, the professional one's going to take too long to actually come out. So I'm like, that's what you get, guys.
Through the big top tent up high, here
hope you guys like that instead. Anyways, they're starting the paperwork, they're making things official. Yeah, made sure to get that shot. Anyways, that was good. It was a short and sweet ceremony. It's the kind everybody likes, because I've been to a wedding where the ceremony took like an hour, and it was like, damn. Sometimes it's crazy at weddings, but Adam and Don, they're keeping it chill. Things are moving. Sometimes it does feel like, wow, things are really moving a little bit too fast, maybe. But that's how it is. A wedding in an afternoon or an evening. Yeah, bringing Bento out for another walk. Just making sure that he's good. I was like, is he gonna want to come back to the wedding zone area, or would he want to go to the bedroom? It seemed like he was good to come back. He's still drugged up, I think. But he's like a little bit timid. But he's not shaking with extreme distress or anything. I gave Henry that bike bell from a couple days ago. Yeah. And ate a slider. Pretty good slider. Like that slider. Yeah. Now Adam and Don are like fine to hold Bento. They were worried about dog hair before the ceremony stuff. But now things are more chill. So yeah. Hanging out, talking to the folks around. Yeah, bringing Bento out again. And yeah, we're starting up the dinner time. I decided to put Bento in the room and try to make sure everything is dog safe in here. Like the lock on this thing was a little bit busted, but whatever. I put it in a spot where he couldn't get to it. There's like cranberry raisins, I don't know, stuff he shouldn't eat on here. So Bento, he's not normally like a rummaging, getting into trouble kind of dog, but you never know. I don't want it to be today that he gets into something he shouldn't. But anyways, back to the wedding. We've got Sharon and Keith giving a speech. Very nice. And yeah, dinner's coming out. Don is a fan of beets. So we're eating a beet salad. Which I was kind of confused by the color. I thought it was fish at first. And then when I ate it, I was like, that ain't a fish. Yeah, Sarah and Alicia. Also, speech time. Yeah, everyone's speech was under 5 minutes, and you know, they were good speeches. You know, I'm getting a little teary-eyed every now and again from these speeches. Like, it's good stuff. And salmon as my main course thing. Pretty tasty. And Adam and Don's childhood friends. Daniel, Henry, Vivian there. Yeah, Vivian. That was a good speech, Vivian, if you're watching this video. But yeah. Coconut dessert, very interesting. And occasionally I'm seeing people having to say goodbye. You know, people with small children are like, yeah, it's time probably get this small kid out of here. And I was able to bring Bento out for a longer walk without him just pulling to go back towards the venue. So that's good. I should have come even earlier to give him a full proper walk. But, oh well. I guess while we were on the walk, Adam and Don gave a speech and did their first dance. And when I got back, I was like, whoa, the room has transitioned to party room style. Yeah. He's going back towards the hall, so I'm like, alright. Here's everybody, Bento. Set up a gamer corner. It's mostly Mario Kart going on. That's cool. But I did put Bento away since, I don't know, it was a little bit loud in here. And I hung out for a bit, did some dancing and stuff. I guess I didn't really film much during that time, but it's been about an hour since I put him away. And he was just napping. That's good. I'm like, yeah. Glad they brought his dog bed back, so he has a familiar spot to hang out in. But as I was leaving, he was crying a little bit, so I did bring him out again. I don't know how much he loved being out here though. So I did make sure that he had another mini walk. And yeah, there's a lot of beeping going on at one of these buildings over here. I noticed it earlier when I was hanging out in the room with Bento. I'm like, damn, is this beeping gonna like just go on forever? So that was probably annoying for Adam and Don when they spent the night here. But yeah, back in the venue. I think, did I put Bento? Yeah, I put Bento back to bed. Give him a sweet potato. That's one of his comfort treats when he's gonna be alone. And Arthur, yeah, he's putting in the work, man. Filling out this scrapbook, sign-in book. Yeah, that's some good stuff. They had so many photo film things. Oh yeah, and it's Kat's birthday today, actually. So that's funny. Kat, he hangs out in our Discord a lot, so we knew it was his birthday, and we're like, yeah, gotta bring out the birthday crown and surprise him. And the late night food is out. Grilled cheese, some truffle fries. Yeah, I forget what we're having our big laughs about, but overall, just everybody's having a good time. Alex destroying in Mario Kart. I assume destroying. Maybe he wasn't destroying. I forget. But yeah. Yeah, there was a fair amount of dancing. I do feel a little bit like, should I film the dancing? Because like, I don't want to make people feel weird about being filmed while dancing. But everybody here knew what was going on. I was like, for the quest, guys. The quest enjoys, got it. But yeah, all in all, pretty good night. There was also s'mores, which I ate 2 of, and they were delicious. Loved a s'more. But yeah, 1 a.m. they turned on the lights and cut the song short. They're like, it's over, guys. The people working here gotta pack up and get this place ready for the next wedding. Which I assume is happening in the morning. But yeah, people heading out. I bought sparklers earlier in the day, and I was like, this will come in handy at some point, right guys? We didn't really hang out on the balcony area, but it was fun. So yeah, I was gonna take the streetcar, and the stop was like before the corner. I thought maybe it'd be after the corner, so I was like just walking up the street, missed one. I'm like, damn, it is kind of late, but there is like night service for some of the streetcars. I was thinking of going up Broadview and then taking the Bloor bus. But Tyler, he lives pretty close by. He's biking home. I'm sure by the time I cross this bridge, he'll be home, and I'll just take a bike share home, I guess. Does kind of suck, but you know, it is what it is. Like, probably shouldn't even bother walking, honestly, in these shoes, but I just don't like standing around in one spot. It feels like a waste of time. But yeah, all in all, pretty nice night out. And during my walk, I didn't get passed by any more streetcars, so at least there's that. Anyways, I did decide to take an e-bike out. That one was kind of low on battery, so I just took one of the other ones, but that's nice. The e-bikes, they feel pretty good. Probably should have worn a helmet, but you know, I know a good route where I don't really go through any dangerous spots. And it's all protected bike lanes the whole way, so that's pretty nice. So yeah, what a day, hey guys? A wedding. Feels like, are things gonna be different? Probably not. You know, Adam and Don have been together for a long time, so that's good. Looking at the Venus flytrap, guys, it is not looking good. I feel like something's been digging in the pot there, I don't know. Oh yeah, my heels, they're feeling good. I band-aided the area that was getting rubbed, and no damage. Later, guys.